Hi, Shamsa here. Welcome to Burpees. Happy to have you here. You must be wondering why I'm doing voiceover today. There was a technical issue with my mic, and I didn't want this wonderful recipe video to just go wasted. So that's why I am doing a voiceover and hope this will be a good experience. During these hot summer days, one always wants to stay light on stomach yet satisfy the cravings. So today I am sharing a very popular vegetarian recipe that is loved by all at restaurants and at home, Palak Paneer. But you know, when it comes to burpees, it brings a healthy version. Let's do some preps first. Palak Paneer is creamy, but I'm sharing a low-fat version. So I will substitute fresh dairy cream with homemade cashew paste along with almond flour. If you are allergic to nuts, you can always replace it with sesame paste. If you have not watched my tandoori malai chicken recipe, kindly watch it. How I made healthy malai that is fat with sesame paste at home. So I'm taking half a cup of cashew nuts, and I'm adding 2 full tablespoons of almond powder. You know, almond powder, it helps in controlling acidity. It's good for heart, and obviously almond is good for brain, and it actually enhances the flavor of the dish. And then I'm adding 3-4 tablespoons of water initially, because we don't want a runny paste, we want a creamy paste, and if there is a need, I'm going to add more water. So I added 3 to 4 tablespoons of water more, so to make it creamy, because it has to be blended nicely and smoothly. So now see, this is the consistency that we want, not too runny, not too thick. It's very creamy. Now it's time to make spinach puree. But before that, I want to share that a couple of years back, I shared this recipe on my Instagram blog page, but that was with a less amount of spinach and less amount of paneer. So today when you are watching, kindly make a note of it that I have doubled the amount of everything because it's a family size serving. So let's see accordingly. So here I have taken 2 medium-sized bunches of spinach leaves, thoroughly washed and cleaned, and here you can see a bowl full of steaming hot water, and I have added 1 teaspoon of salt in it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to dip all the leaves in this bowl in hot water, and I will keep it for 2 minutes. What it's going to do, this process is going to retain the color of spinach, because after this we are going to put in icy cold. So 2 minutes are done in cold water. I have drained out the excess water. It's time to make our spinach puree. Along with spinach leaves, I'm adding 1 big handful of cilantro leaves, that is coriander leaves. Why I'm adding that? Because not only it's going to enhance the flavor, it's going to double the flavor actually, but it's good for health. And thirdly, it's going to cut down the natural bitterness of spinach leaves. Along with that, I'm adding 2 to 3 roughly chopped mild green chilies. And I always use the mild ones because we don't make spicy food at home. But if you want spicier, you can always add the spicy green chilies. So 2 to 3 mild green chilies. Along with that, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Why I'm adding that? Because spinach has a lot of iron, and which might be heavy on stomach. So what lemon juice is going to do, it's going to increase the absorption of that iron, and it's going to enhance the flavor also. So 1 tablespoon lemon juice and 1 tablespoon olive oil. So see, now our smooth puree is ready. Look at the green color with cilantro and spinach, and cilantro actually added to the color also. So now it's time to go on the stove and let's make our palak paneer. So my pot is on medium high flame. Here I'm adding 1 full teaspoon of butter or ghee. I didn't have ghee at this moment, so I added butter. So 1 teaspoon of butter and 1 teaspoon of olive oil. We added 1 tablespoon of olive oil in the puree already. So here 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Once it is hot, you have to add 1 teaspoon of dry roasted cumin seeds. And once your seed starts crackling, add 1 medium to big size of onion thinly sliced and saute until it is translucent. Once your onion gets softened, for this amount of gravy, you have to add 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic and 1.5 tablespoons of minced ginger. And along with that, at this stage, add 2 star anise and 1 cinnamon stick. And this is going to bring the aroma. Once you saute it for a couple of minutes, then one more ingredient that will add to richness and creaminess of this gravy, that is our 1 full cup of yogurt. But that has to be thick yogurt. When I say thick yogurt, it means the water content should be out. Once you mix yogurt, add 1 full teaspoon of dry roasted and coarsely ground cumin powder, 1 full teaspoon of whole spice powder, that is garam masala, 1 full teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, and if you want spicier you can add regular chili powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Now you see everything is well blended, all the masalas, ginger garlic, onion and whole spices that we added. Now it's time to add our spinach puree. So I'm adding spinach puree. After adding spinach puree, there is one more thickening agent, and that is 1.5 tablespoons of dry roasted gram flour. Why I'm adding gram flour? Because not only it's going to enhance the flavor, but it's going to make your gravy creamier, and that's what we want. So see, now everything is mixed well, and now it's time to add our paneer cubes. So I have taken some 450 grams of paneer cubes. If you don't get cubes in your area, what you can do, take a block and then you cut in small cubes. So I added this, and what I'm going to do, I will let it simmer. I will cover my pot and I will let it simmer for some 3 to 5 minutes so that paneer gets cooked. So now I'm adding our low-fat cream that we made out of cashew paste and almond flour, and you can already see the gravy is becoming thick, and that's what we want. And I'm leaving a bit of the paste behind to garnish at the end. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cook it for another 5 minutes so that everything is infused well, and only the last ingredient that is left we will put at the end. Now see, our thick gravy, thick palak paneer is ready as we wanted. So now it's time to add a little acid. This is the chef's tip. At the end, always put some acid, that is lemon juice, to take your curries to the next level. So I'm adding 1 tablespoon of lemon juice now, and then I'm going to cover it, and on a very slow flame it will be cooked for a couple of more minutes. I will turn the stove off, and after resting it on the stove for 5 minutes, I'm going to dish it out. Now see, today I'm serving this very yummy and very restaurant-like palak paneer. So I've put it in my clay pot, and it's not necessary. I had it, so I'm using it. So on top, as I told you, that I'm leaving some cashew paste, my low-fat cream behind for garnishing, so that, see, I made a swirl of the cream, and then I put some round rings of onion, garnish with some cilantro leaf. And here you can see my daughter is anxiously waiting for this to be served. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And I guarantee if you make it like this, your family and your guests would be so impressed. Nobody can tell that you've ordered from outside or you have made it at home. Obviously, the cream was non-dairy, so that also has a lot of health benefits. My written recipe has been given down in my description box. Get it, make it, stay light on stomach, and stay healthy. And enjoy all your cravings like this. See you soon with another healthy yumminess. Bye.